You guys aren't gonna believe it. Okay, here's my back room. Welcome back, by the way. Just getting right into it. I don't know if you guys have seen on the news, but LA has gotten a ridiculous amount of rain lately. And remember when they replaced my roof? You know, because there was some leaking and the roof needed to be replaced. Well, guess what? It's still leaking. It's almost as if they didn't do it right. The roofers that our landlords hired, listen. You get your money's worth, I think. But yeah, back room leaked horribly. Replaced the rug that the roofers ruined. And then, guess what? Guess what? This one got ruined too. Not to mention, what's going on here? Not to mention, when we pulled up the rug, there was some mold under it. So it must have leaked before we didn't know about it. So this is a big mess. So they're fixing, see where this roof, there's like is like a groove, like where the roof like meets the other part of the roof, and that's the problem area. Hey, out of here, get it here. So trying not to completely fall apart. Some of my books are ruined, and you know I don't like that, but it's really the rug. The rug was the big thing. I'm not supposed to have a rug in here. Well, I'm not buying it. I'm not replacing the rug yet until I know for sure that this is fixed, because I'm now looking, I'm like, my landlord was here. What is that? He cleaned the mold on the floor. Luckily it's a concrete floor, so it's fairly easy. But yeah, fun stuff. Anyway, I just got back from Trader Joe's. I thought I'd vlog and show you what I got. First of all, I know you're like, where's that cute jacket from? It's Levi's, and I want to keep it so bad. It's Nuuly. If you guys caught me on TikTok, I'm doing Nuuly. This is not sponsored at all. Like, they should sponsor me though, because I keep promoting it to literally anybody who will listen to me. But this is, I'm wearing a sweater and jacket that I rented from them, and I love them both, and I kind of want to keep them. But I feel like keeping the jacket might be silly, because I won't need it for much longer. But it is freezing right now, so it's coming in mega handy. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. So first of all, I got some flowers, because they had ranunculus, which are beautiful. Then I got these, which I don't know what these are. But they were just pretty, and I have my red anemones in the backyard. I'm gonna cut some, and I'm gonna make a pretty little bouquet for dirt cheap. I got some eggs. This is the eggs that I get. I think I've told you guys this before. The dark yolk, there's more folic acid. What does that do for you? I don't know, but I just like them. I feel like they taste better. Bread, nothing interesting here. Okay, the gluten-free waffles. I'm not even gluten-free, but these are better. They've got such a crunch to them. And if you've had, so remember I said I was having these stomach problems, so I tried gluten-free for like a month just to see if that was the problem. Luckily, was not the problem. But I fell in love with those waffles because they're just so good. And like other gluten-free stuff, bullshit. Those waffles, you can't even tell. I've never eaten this before, but this looks good. Spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the support and comments and DMs you guys gave me after my last video. The support meant so much to me. I didn't reply to a lot of it because it was just like overwhelming, but I did read them and I really appreciated them. I just want to let you know I am feeling better, so there won't be any crying this time. Sorry to disappoint. These colorful carrot coins, okay, the Trader Joe's frozen sides are really like, they're popping off lately. These are a staple for us right now. These are a staple for us right now. Also, I didn't buy them this time because we still had some. These mashed potatoes, they are like, let me show you. They're a bunch of like potatoes frozen into like little like cylinders. They already have like the milk, butter, and stuff in it. So you literally just heat them up. You can make your own little portion of mashed potatoes. Can you believe that? It has like changed our dinners. Like, we're eating good every night. And it's been great because like I said, when I was doing gluten-free, like I wasn't eating gluten. So like we were really relying on like, we're doing a lot of like chicken, like marinated chicken with those, two of those sides. Super nutritious dinner. And now we're like still riding that high and we feel amazing. I get this brown rice. This is like the easiest instant rice ever and it's so good. So restocked that. Oh, I went to Target too because there was like a few. The only annoying thing about Trader Joe's is like you still have to go to a regular grocery store. This is Ted's favorite ice cream, which I got like an hour ago. So I need to put that in the freezer. Really annoyed because I'm back on dairy milk because I just feel like we've strayed so far and like, look, I think there's an argument for every case of like why you should do almond and why almond's bad and why dairy's bad and why. Here's the thing. I got onto the lactate because I'm not like majorly lactose intolerant, but I feel like everyone is in a sense, but there's just more protein in dairy milk. So I'm back on dairy milk, but let me tell you, they were sold out. So I had to get almond. No protein in this one. And I feel like almond milk gives me a stomachache. Whatever. Because I'm like a big cereal head lately because I need as much fiber as I can get. So I got some kashi. I mix it up sometimes. I get like bran flakes, kashi, just all really fun, good stuff. Honestly, like they are really good though. So cereal's key. Look at this Spindrift I got at Target. Mint mojito. Yum. Oh, these have been like my go-to breakfast lately. The Boomin' Berry Dave's Bagels. 11 grams of protein. I've been a bit, because sometimes like I need like a decent amount of protein in the morning, otherwise I'll just get hungry again. But I'm finding that like I need carbs. I'm a bad lunch eater. I like skip lunch 90% of the time and it's not good, but I just often do because I just like can't be bothered. And so it's like I've learned that I need to like work with myself rather than just continuously try to change, because it's like, look, ideally in a perfect world I'll just like change and start eating lunch, but instead I'll just have like low blood sugar, be like shaky and cranky and still not eat lunch. So now I'm like just having like a better breakfast. Yeah, so that's been going great. That's all that I got. Wait, oh I got this nail polish from, because guess what, I did a no buy in February, but it's March 1st. I got this nail polish. Look how pretty it looks. It just looks silver, but it has like an oil spill, kind of like duochrome. It's called Geek Chic. I need to paint my nails, so I'm not just gonna go start like shopping like crazy, but you know what I mean? It's like I could give myself a little treat. Whoa. Anyway, like I said, I'm feeling so much better. And I don't really totally know like why. I just feel like, you know, when you're in like a depressive or like anxiety like bubble, it just like you go in it, you come out it, and that's just kind of like I came out of it. And I've also been doing like proactive things to help with that. Like I know we talked, I love about keeping like, I know we talked about this like in my last video, it's me talking to you guys, but like, you know, my major issue was like I was still in like my COVID cocoon, and I feel like I'm just now emerging. And like, you know, I went from having like a community at the studio and like going out with friends a lot and traveling to none of that, and then having like a really small world and a big solo world. Like I feel like in COVID I got really good at like creating hobbies in the house, like gardening and reading and doing puzzles, and all of those things are great to have, but they're not the only thing you can survive off of. So I just like needed to reopen my world again, and it was just kind of this like big like aha moment of like, wait, I had all of these things and that's why my life was so rich, and now I don't have some of those, and these things which are great are not enough. So I've been learning Italian for like the past 2 months on Duolingo, and I've been really enjoying it. Like it's been like one of my bucket list things to learn Italian because I'm Italian and I want to go to Italy, and I just think it would be like cool to learn. So I've decided like, oh, it'd be great to like take a Italian class. And so I found these like classes that start like at the end of the month that I think I'm going to start taking. It's like a 12-week course, and so that's gonna be fun. And then I like looked into like volunteering with some animals, so we'll see what goes on about that. I'm also looking into joining like a book club, and I've been back to the studio and it's been great. So like the more I go, the more I'm starting to feel like I'm not like making friends there, but it's good like becoming a member at like another studio and like starting to feel a little bit more comfortable there. Like I've been feeling like a stranger, a guest, and slowly but surely I'm kind of coming out of that and really starting to enjoy myself again. So yeah, all those things have just been making me feel really good, and I just want to update you guys and let you know. And maybe if, like, you know, a lot of you guys were saying like you were going through a similar thing, and so I just want to offer some like hope that, like, someone said this in the comments. I don't think they like made it up. I think it's like a quote, but I really loved it and it really made me think a lot. And it was something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, right now you're deep in the deep waters, but land is not far. And I really loved that, because that is so true when you're struggling with mental health stuff, is that it feels like you're so far out there and you can't, as far as the eye can see, you're just gonna be there. But it's so true that it's just like right on the other side. Anyway, so let's make a little bouquet with these beautiful flowers. This is like, I don't normally buy flowers from Trader Joe's because it can just really get expensive, because they sell like, you know, I don't like the bouquets they have already made. I like to make my own. And you know, when you get like a $6 bouquet, it's like it adds up, and then you're like, why did I get this? Anyway. So, because I already have some flowers in the backyard that I grew myself, life hack, I'm gonna go cut some and make a pretty bouquet. So let's get out there. It's been raining like insane, so I haven't even seen what's going on here, but they're thriving. Look at them all. We've got these, we've got these, we've got these. I gotta cut those because they're growing so tall, they're falling over. And then we've got these. I planted my, oh, they're growing! I was just about to say I planted my tulip bulbs. Look, look. Oh my God, I was hoping that they wouldn't rot because of all of the rain. I like literally planted them and then all the rain came in and I was really nervous. But okay, it doesn't look like any others are growing, so we'll see. Oh, another one growing here. Oh yay, so at least 3 aren't rotted. Got my blueberries up here. No fruit. I don't know when they'll fruit, but they're flowering, so I imagine they fruit after they flower. This is a mess. I'm not even, this is gonna be all, you know, this is done. It really didn't, my winter garden didn't hit like I thought it would. And maybe if anybody wants to give me some tips, I'm not really a citrus tree person, but I bought this lemon tree and it's not doing great, and I've fertilized it and I can't figure out if I'm over or under watering it, but the leaves are kind of looking like this and it's not growing new leaves. So tell me what to do. I hope I didn't kill it, Because remember when I like went on this whole tangent and I'm like, I didn't buy a lemon tree for years because I'm an instant gratification whore and I wanted it, you know, it takes years to get lemons. And finally I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because in 2 years time, I could either still not have a lemon tree or I could, my fucking battery's dying, hang on. Anyway, so I was like, you know, I might as well buy a young lemon tree and then in a couple of years I'll have lemons, you know? Well, that plan is not going well, needless to say. All right, let's cut some. You know, I need to put you somewhere. Ooh, this isn't gonna work out. Oh, I matched them. So pretty. All right, so because it's been like cold and rainy, I really grew them to be like, to look good back here, but I haven't really spent much time back here. So I'm gonna bring them inside. No use wasting the beauty. It does look really good back here though. I bet I could probably get some more. I should get some more corms and plant some more, because I bet I could get another round of them before it gets really hot, because it's still cold. Okay, and we still, more are gonna bloom. Okay, let's get these guys. My beautiful flowers. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, good angle. Let's see. Let's just take go. Oh god. I'm a mess right now. Okay. God, the sun is out for the first time in like 10 days and I'm feeling alive. So we've got some anemones. Beautiful. They're so pretty, it hurts. Some ranunculus. I should try growing some ranunculus. The stems are like so thick. Look at these. Beautiful. They look so just like rugged. Maybe. What do you want? Legit. Oh, that's sad. You're kidding me. Oh my god. Maybe it just like isn't shutting up. Oh my god. I'm pissed off. Alright, now we need these. Building something. I want it to look kind of like organic. We're getting somewhere. What about, I really like this picture sometimes, or this vase sometimes, but it's really short. But it like fans out. And sometimes it looks really like dramatic. Ooh, maybe I'll cut these shorter and do that. I have more yellow. This is kind of crazy and fun. It's fun to be different. Just gotta move some of these colors around. What's this? Okay, I'm like kind of obsessed. Like wedding centerpiece much? It's kind of fun. It's like kind of crazy and interesting. Okay, I love it. Okay, don't worry, I added water, but look at this queen and this king. Wizzy. Wizzy. Hi, bud. It looks so good. Hi, maybe. Maybe. She's been tormenting him all day. Like literally like running up to him just to fight. I don't know what her problem is. Maybe leave him alone. She loves to bully. Okay. This looks so cute. Honestly, maybe this should be our wedding centerpieces. I should just make a bunch of those vases and get Trader Joe's flowers. Why not? Took like, what, 5 minutes? Ah! Okay. Guys, I cannot stop playing GoldenEye. Like, as in the Nintendo 64 game. So I still have my original Nintendo 64. Maybe it's not original, but because I think that was my brother's. But I still have an original that I had in my teens, at least, in the garage. You know, we'll bust it out every couple of years, dust off the old cartridges. But the Switch has this pack you can buy, this N64 pack, and you get a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. And the other day, I'm minding my business. So first of all, something you should know about me, I can get incredibly addicted to video games, which is why I go through phases where like I'll play them for a long time and then I'll need to like cut them out of my life for a while just so that I can like, you know, not see it when I close my eyes. Hi, wizard. He just like rounded the corner like really intensely. It was like, are you coming? What? No outside, it's cold. So, you know, I go through spurts where like I'll play a lot. Like the last time I really got like heavy, it was like 2020 lockdown, Animal Crossing. We all had a problem, right? I'm minding my business a couple weeks ago, just doing a puzzle at the dining room table, and I see Ted bring out the Switch, and I'm like, of course my ears perk up, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I feel like playing Super Mario 64. Now, let me tell you something, that's my favorite game of all time. That game is after school. That's what that is to me. It's Elio's Pizza, shout out if you're in the Northeast and you know what Elio's Pizza is. And it's Super Mario 64. And I've probably played through that game 6 times, start to finish. So I'm like, give me it. So we start playing, we take turns, right? We're like, you play and then I play. Anyway, so like I said, Ted was the one who brought it out and was like, I feel like noodling around on this. Well, then he leaves, and then suddenly I'm like, I'm gonna play Banjo-Kazooie. Played that through. Then I move on to GoldenEye. Beat it on Secret Agent. Or beat it the whole thing on Agent, then on Secret Agent. Now I'm playing through on 00 Agent. I beat Aztec last night, if you know, you know. To point out that like Ted was the one who brought it out, and now he has awoken a beast that I only allow to emerge about once a year. So, she's here, and I have to set a timer for myself now so that I don't get lost. Because sometimes like I'll play it for so long that like, you know, at night that like, you know, my book's sitting there, I'll bring my book out and I'm like, I'm gonna read my book, and then instead I play GoldenEye for 3 hours, and then I look away and I'm like, wait. My eyes aren't adjusting to real life, you know? Anyway, but it's been so fun. And I'm so good at it. I've also been listening to my emo playlist. Like I was like emo in high school. We've all seen the pics. And am I healing my inner child? Like what's going on? But I've just been like, because here's the thing, it's like I would never want to go back, but there's something about like reliving the music from your youth that is so incredibly healing and uplifting. The music and the Nintendo games. I'll just throw that in there. Healing. Well, it turns out I've said everything that I could possibly say, and now I feel done. So I'll check back in later when I have anything to add.